It's Leake Academy basketball coming to you on Tuesday night, January 10 on Boswell Media Sports, Cruiser 98.3, Cruiser 98 mobile app, and a live stream at kicks96news.com. Click Listen Live for Cruiser 98. You get the audio stream, and we're on video tonight coming to you on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. You can find a link to that at kicks96news.com. Thanks for being here. We've got Billy Steen working as our studio producer, and we've got Breck Riley in on the action camera tonight, our award-winning producer-director. For Breck, there's no job that's too big, and there's no job that's too small. And so he's taking camera duties tonight for us, and we are in Pearl. We're at the campus of the old Pearl High School in a historic old gym, and bringing you Leake and Park Place in girls and boys varsity action. Philip Palmertree, glad to be with you, and thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We were together a week ago at the Joe F. Shepherd Gym, and the Lady Rebels and Rebels took care of business against Winston in a district game. There have been some exciting basketball since then. The LA squads went down to Mendenhall for some big games on Friday night against Simpson Academy, and back junior high boys, girls, varsity girls, boys all took the loss that night. Second loss of the season for Coach Amanda Hatch's LA squad, 56-51, and ball game that the Rebels led at half, but you got to give credit for a fourth quarter comeback for Simpson to get the ball game in hand and get a big district win. The boys lost 61-24 to Simpson's boys, one of the outstanding MAIS squads in the state at any classification. Then on Saturday, the girls went up to Ackerman and played one of the dynasty programs in Mississippi high school basketball, Ingomar, who was undefeated, and it was a classic 61-58 win in overtime. Olivia Rudolph made a free throw with just 5 seconds to go to tie the game, and led by Emery Warren's 22 points. The Rebels were able to pull that one out in a game that just was a seesaw game back and forth. So we're here in Pearl tonight, and we're going to take a 2-minute break as the Dr. David Henderson pregame rolls on, and we'll come back with the Baptist Medical League starting lineup. So stay with us as the Dr. David Henderson pregame continues. We've got LA basketball coming up for you in just a minute.
Baptist Leake Primary Care Clinic understands that pediatric care is much more than treating a sick child. Anya Jones, certified pediatric nurse practitioner, wants to keep your child healthy and active by offering a complete list of pediatric care to infants, children, and young adults. Appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Saturday appointments are available. Call 601-267-1470, option 5. Baptist Leake, making your health care our #1 priority.
Dr. David Henderson is a former Rebel and has been a proud supporter of Leake Academy for many years. He would like to take this opportunity to give the Rebels a huge shout out. Dr. Henderson serves Carthage and the surrounding areas. New patients are always welcome, and they will work with you and your schedule to make it easy. Go get them, Rebels! From Dr. David Henderson and his staff. Dr. David Henderson Dental Clinic, Court Square, Carthage.
T&K Farms Wood-Mizer is Mississippi's Wood-Mizer sawmill equipment dealership. T&K Farms Wood-Mizer sells the complete Wood-Mizer equipment line, from small personal sawmills to the industrial equipment lineup. T&K Farms stocks parts and has experienced factory-trained service technicians with both in-shop and mobile service available. See T&K Farms Wood-Mizer to start your sawmill business today. Credit cards are accepted for all services. Like them on Facebook. T&K Farms Wood-Mizer, just off Highway 25 at 1128 Liberty Road, Louisville, 662-803-4332.
Boswell Media Sports.
Leake Academy and Park Place get ready to tip off. T&K Farms Wood-Mizer tip off coming up in just a couple of minutes. But first, your Baptist Medical League starting lineups. The Rebels will be without Miriam Prince again tonight, and also without Emery Warren. She's going to sit out tonight with a foot injury, but it's expected to be minor. She should be back in the lineup very soon. Grace Maxey is going to start at guard. Senior Olivia Rudolph, the junior, getting the call at forward. Alan K. Wilcox, the senior, at 5'7". Morgan Freeney, red at 5'4", the senior at guard. And Katie Jones back in the lineup, 5'11", junior. So Maxey, Rudolph, Jones, Wilcox, Freeney. And for Park Place, homestanding Crusaders, they'll start Callie Wilson, a senior. Caroline Morris, a senior. Nikki Haslob, another senior. Senior Katie Wilkinson, and I missed one of the starters. I can't see the jerseys here. We'll get that one for you in just a second. The coach is standing in my way. Park Place in home white, green numbers trimmed in black. Rebels in trambling navy, lettering and numbers in white trimmed in red. Leake across the front. Small, cramped, old school gym here, and the rims are tight. It's a smaller court, which should favor a trapping team like LA. Let's see, Katie Purdy, the senior, is the other starter for Park Place. So it's Purdy, Wilson, Morris, Haslob, and Wilkinson. Katie Jones in the jump circle. Here's the T&K Farms Wood-Mizer tip-off from Pearl. Haslob. Ball's tipped back to Olivia Rudolph, and Leake coming right to left as Breck and I look at it. Immediately they go down in the post to Jones. She nearly loses it, saves it inbound to Rudolph. Out to Wilcox for a three from the top, short. Rebound at the elbow, picked up by Wilson of Park Place, but it's turned over. Coming back the other way, the Rebels open three, left wing, in and out for Maxey. Rebound taken by Morris. The Rebels get a good look at an open three, but can't get it to go down the chute. 30 seconds into tonight's first quarter. First quarter presented by Carthage Veterinary Clinic. Rebels playing man on the defensive end as Wilson dribbles, comes to the left elbow, fires a high arcing shot, no good. Rebound comes down in the lane. Jones with a rebound. Look from Maxey down to Rudolph. She couldn't handle the pass. It was coming right in at her face, and she had to kind of twist her body around to try to get her hands on it, and it just went off her hands out of bounds. So pressure coming on the backcourt by the Rebels as Wilkinson has Freeney in her face, and then the pass is deflected, taken away by Maxey. Over to Freeney for three, off the heel of the rim, no good. Offensive board, Wilcox. Now they go into the paint, feed Jones. She kicks out right side for a three from Rudolph that slides off the rim, no good. And Purdy there boxing out to get the rebound. So the Rebels not finding the rims friendly early in the ballgame. No score, 6:42 ticking first quarter clock. And the Rebels get the steal. Katie Jones at the free throw line. Long pass ahead to Freeney. She's cut off left of the basket. Kicks out to Wilcox, who fires from three. Rattles in and out, but digging it out near the three-point line is Jones. She sends it to Maxey for a three from the top, and it ricochets off to the right corner, out of bounds. The Rebels getting lots of looks, but finding the iron unkind early on. Park Place plays it in on the side court. Gets some pressure, trapping pressure. Quick hands by Maxey to slap it away from Nikki Haslob. Out of bounds, but it'll stay with Park Place. We're not quite 2 minutes deep. Into Wilkinson. Her pass deflected by Freeney. Good anticipation. Rebels have numbers. 2-on-1 assist from Freeney to Grace Maxey for two with a two-hand put in on the right side. 2-0 LA. Wilkinson across the timeline. Her pass middle of the floor, deflected by Jones, picked off by Maxey. Ahead to Jones. Kick out right side. Here's the three. Down it goes for red. Morgan Freeney for three. Rebel three-pointers presented by your friends at Prince Oil, 7 locations of the Junction. Carthage, Louisville Union, Newton, Scuba, Oxford, and Ridgeland. And a travel in the backcourt as that Rebel full court pressure causing Park Place all kinds of problems. Turn over to Leake. He'll play it in the offensive half court and the corner. Maxey screened for a three from the corner. Too deep. Rudolph with the offensive board and put back on the opposite side. Olivia Rudolph with 2, and it's 7-0 Rebels. And there's going to be another turnover. Steal near midcourt by Jones. Out to Freeney for a 3 that rattles out. Chased down in the corner by Wilkinson. The Rebels nearly stole it back. It'll stay Crusaders ball. They're still looking for their first points. 5:07 to play in the Carthage Veterinary Clinic first quarter. LA 7 and Park Place zip. Inbounds. Wilson on the dribble ahead for a 3 from Wilkinson. That's off the heel of the rim. On the bounce, picked up by Maxey. 3-on-2. They send it outside to Freeney. She looks inside, nothing there. They reverse left side to Wilcox, who drives, steps through 2 defenders, off the glass. No good, but Jones gets the rebound, and now they find Rudolph at the free throw line. She goes in, got some contact, but traveling's the call. That one could have been a foul. Wilson slaps the ball. Rebels playing man pressure in the backcourt. Nearly had the 5-second call. Stolen midcourt by Freeney. Outside Maxey, 3 on the way. Too long, but rebound on the offside. Wilcox. She goes to Jones, who lowers the shoulder, steps through. Can't get the putback to go, but Olivia Rudolph clears the rebound. Now they come in the corner. Wilcox, 3 short. And Wilson there to pluck the rebound off the floor for Park Place. 7-0, 4:10 to go, ticking first quarter clock. Running their offensive set, Wilkinson left wing. Tries to find a cutting teammate, Wilson going down the lane, but it's off her fingertips, out of bounds. Subs coming in for Park Place. They'll bring in Morgan Brewer and also Anna Grace Watkins. And substitute. 7-0 LA first quarter. Top of the key, Freeney between the circles. Left side, Wilcox. Now reverses, skip pass to Freeney. She drops it in from 3, 10-0. And the officials call timeout. Another junction 3 for Morgan. She's got 2 of them on the evening. They're going to send Brewer out of the game. Must be some sort of uniform or jewelry issue or something. Maybe the undershirt that she has, what I think it is. I think it has to be the same color as the jersey. Steal in the backcourt. Freeney flips it at the top to Rudolph. She's going to drive, take it to the 10, get fouled, put it in off the square, and good. She'll get to the line. Foul on Morris. I think I can't see the I can't see the scoreboard with the numbers on it from that side. Free throw good. 3-point play by Olivia Rudolph. She's got 5 in the ball game, and it's 13-0 LA. I think that foul was on Morris, but I'm not sure. Ball goes out of bounds, turned over. Last touch by Purdy of Park Place, and the Rebels will take it up the length of the floor, leading 13-0. I think the foul was on Anna Grace Watkins. I'm going to put it on her until further notice. Here's a 3. Halfway down and out on Maxey, but long rebound taken by Freeney. She goes to Wilcox, bluffs from 3. Drives, got room, and puts it in from the left side with the right hand. First bucket for KK, and it's 15-0. And timeout called by Coach Wick Neely. Well, it was just timeout for a sub. So Purdy comes out. And 35, who I think is Kamora Coleman. She's 32 in my roster, but there she is. She's also plays at 35, so she's in the ball game. Flipped underneath, Rudolph in the lane to Jones, and they're going to call her for double dribble as she had trouble handling the pass from Rudolph. So LA turns it over. 2:55 on the first quarter clock. First quarter presented by Carthage Veterinary Clinic. Inbound to Coleman. She gives it to Wilson, and the pass tipped out of bounds right down in front of us at the Park Place bench, but it'll stay with the Crusaders. They're still trying to get some points on the scoreboard. Timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them back in 30. LA up 15-0.
The
Junction and Prince Oil Fuel champions. As you travel to the game, shop and fuel with people who are invested in your community. 60 years of fueling Central Mississippi and champions like Leake Academy. Locations are all over Mississippi: Carthage, Philadelphia, Oxford, Ridgeland, Scuba, Louisville, Newton, and Union. They also do catering.
So be sure to put some Junction in your next function.
It's the Junction and Prince Oil.
Boswell Media Sports.
When these teams met back on December 5th at the Joe F. Shepherd Gym, Leake won 65-17. They're on their way to that kind of win tonight in district play. Stop it in midcourt. Wilson fires it down. Too tall for Nikki Hayslub. Ball goes over the inline, out of bounds, and yet another turnover. Park Place looking helpless right now against the Rebel pressure. 15-0 the score. Rebels playing without Prince, without Warren tonight. Nice passing on the baseline. Drive right side by Rudolph. Kicks it out to the top to Wilcox over left side. And a travel called on Freeney. She's got a smile on her face, like not sure what that call was about, but it's going to turn over to Park Place. 2:20 to play first quarter. Got boys action coming up for you after this one. And Crusaders and the Rebels played a 60-58 nail-biter a month ago in Madden. Wilson looking for somewhere to go in the corner. Fires it a little hot off the hands of Wilkinson, out of bounds in front of the Rebel bench. And we got more turnovers than Pepperidge Farm and Pillsbury put together in this first half. Jones at the top of the key. Fakes left, drives right, and puts it off the window and good with a soft touch. First two for the junior, the maiden in the middle. Maiden in the middle, Katie Jones with two. 17-0. Minute 41. Three from the top. Too long off the back of the rim, missed by Wilkinson. Rebound Jones. Pass up the right side to Maxey. She doesn't see anybody in the lane. She's going to send it way on the opposite side to Freeney, who goes up, grabs it, gets it to Rudolph at the top, drives right lane line, goes up, gets fouled. It's pretty good defense except for the hack. Foul's going to go on Morris. Wilson. Wilson, her first personal. And Olivia Rudolph steps to the line for the second time tonight. She's already 1 for 1. Now that one rolls all around the world and down. And good. Anna Morgan Young checks into the ball game for Grace Maxey. Also Ella Bell, Caroline Cheatham, and Marley Myers. Four subs in. Ball swirls out, but rebound right to Anna Morgan Young. Rebels steal an extra possession. Rudolph on the drive, left side, going to the rack, too hard. Rebound fought for on the baseline, and Coleman comes out of there with it for Park Place. Gets it to Wilson. Point guard comes up right side, picked up by Cheatham, deep wide right. The top to Wilkinson, now in the corner to Coleman. Coleman around a screen on the dribble. Now Rudolph picks her up, poking at that basketball. Goes to the free throw line to Wilkins, to Hayslop. Down in the post to Coleman, who turns, backs in on Rudolph and puts it in off the glass. First two belongs to Kimora Coleman for Park Place, 18-2. And there on the other side with a shot was Cheatham. Cheatham for two. Rebels answer, 20-2, 33 seconds to go. Here's a three from the left side, drained by Watkins. Anna Grace Watkins cuts the Rebel lead down to 15, 25 seconds on a ticking clock. Free throw line, Myers goes extended left side. Ella Bell open for three, off the heel of the rim. And then poked out of bounds off the hand of Olivia Rudolph. Park Place takes it with 16 seconds. And McKinley Peoples comes in for Olivia Rudolph. So it's Peoples, Young, Myers, Bell, and Cheatham, the five in Navy for LA on the court. Final seconds of Carthage Veterinary Clinic first quarter. Right wing on the drive is Wilkinson, baseline. Pass deflected, out of bounds, off the knee of Bell, out of bounds. Clock stops with 3.1 seconds in the quarter. And Park Place will keep it. They're going to have to catch it and shoot it. There's the shot. 4 feet behind the three-point line. Air ball from Wilkinson out of bounds, and that ends the quarter. Leake girls 20, Park Place 5 after one quarter, back in 60 seconds as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Take it from me, you're going to want to shop around and experience everything that Ozark Ag has to offer. I mean, after all, their language is poultry. So that means they're going to carry all the hardware materials and power tools you'll need when it's time to get to work. Plus, they also carry hunting and fishing supplies when it's time to kick back. Take it from me, I guarantee you're going to love Ozark Ag. Ozark Ag, located right where Joyner Building Supply used to be on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Returning to action as we start the second quarter. Runner in the lane from Ella King, left short. Rebound McKinley Peoples for L.A. Ella Bell moves it into play in the front court. Middle of the floor, pass to Young. Three from the left wing, no good. Rebound opposite side, Gracie Spell. As Park Place has 5 new players on the floor. Cheatham with a steal at the free throw line. Coming up middle of the floor, pass to Young. She corrals it. The top to Marley Myers. They work it around the perimeter. Now to Cheatham around a Myers screen. She rolls to the basket, but they come left corner to Young. Out high to Bell. McKinley Peoples over to Cheatham in the right corner. They try to bounce it down to Myers, but it goes off her hands and picked away by Ella King for Park Place. Loop it down to Presley Parker, but it's stolen. Ella Bell, middle of the floor. Looking, goes to Cheatham. Around the corner, around the horn, into the corner for a three from Bell. Junction three for Ella. Nice way to start tonight's second quarter. Junction three. Second quarter presented by Welch Forest Products, 23-5. Going to the floor, keeping the ball is Caroline Lunsford. Held ball the call. It'll be Park Place basketball. Arrow pointing in their direction. Rebels in control, 23-5. Rebels will zone the inbound play, it looks like. No, now the officials are talking about it. They're going to overrule it and say it's Leake basketball. That's right, because Leake, it makes sense now that I stop and think about it because we've started the second quarter. Caroline Cheatham will walk it up here in the old Pearl High School gym. Picked up at the top of the key by Lunsford. Comes around left side to Myers. They work it around the perimeter. Loop it, high pass down to Myers, who had backed in. Shot left short. She taps it away from Parker. Rebels keep it out high to Cheatham. She moves right, left, tries to bounce it down, goes off the foot of Parker, but picked up by Bell along the baseline. She reverses the pass right side to Peoples. Into Myers, poked away by Parker, but recovered. Mid-range jumper turnaround, left too long, and the ball will just bounce out of bounds. Team rebound for the Crusaders. 6:03. Rebels just a little, not quite too sharp on the ball handling on that possession. Had some position and a shot. Here's a quick shot, long two from the right side, good for Gracie Spell, 23-7. Rebels come into the half court. Right side, Bell on the wing. She finds Cheatham, free throw line extended right side, drives, dishes it back to Myers for a 12-footer in the lane that's no good, but then the rebound stolen away by Young. Her shot blocked by Parker. Peoples gets it out to Bell for her second Junction three of the evening. Send it in, Ella Bell, ring it, 26-7. On the baseline, Spell, her pass taken away by Peoples, ahead to Ella Bell. She's got a lot of hands reaching in for her. She backs it out deep wide right. The Rebels get it to Young for a left wing three that misses everything, but Marley Myers in position to get it. She goes up hard to the rim, gets fouled by Parker, and she'll get to shoot a pair of free throws. 4:57. Myers scored that basket late in the first quarter that I erroneously attributed to Cheatham. First free throw rings out on Myers. More subs coming in. Leake brings some starters back in. They bring in Wilcox, Freeney, and Maxey. Leave Myers and Peoples on the floor. Then Ashley Ryan Smith checks in. Lane violation wipes out the second. No, it was good. Okay. Second free throw good by Marley Myers. Park Place did commit the lane violation, but it didn't matter because the free throw was good. 27-7 steal from Maxey ahead to Freeney. She bounces one, puts it up right side off the square and good. 8 for Freeney, 29-7. Ticking down toward 4.5 minutes in the second quarter. Out of drive, flail, shot missed, foul on Katie Jones. First Rebel foul of the night. Katie sends Ella King to the free throw line. She makes the first free throw. Katie Jones had just checked back in for Marley Myers. Here's the second free throw, straight down to shooting good for Ella King. 29-9. Leake, long pass ahead to Freeney on the right wing. She sends it to the top. Peoples has to chase it down near the jump circle. Comes left side. Wilcox, dribble, past the defender. Gets it to Jones, who bounces once and puts it in off the window and good. 4 for Katie Jones. 31-9. Shot left of the basket, missed. Battle for the rebound. Foul called on Leake. Jones picks up her second in about a 30-second span. 4:03 to play in the Welch Forest Products second quarter. Presley Parker, freshman, at the free throw line, and she's a little bit long with the first free throw. The young lady's got some height. Ames puts it front rim, back rim, and in. 31-10, 4 minutes to play before half. Deep wide right, Freeney to the top to Jones. She looks left to Peoples. Finds Maxey coming off a screen for a three at the top. Too deep, but a rebound on the offensive glass from Jones. She dribbles out left winger, pass to the middle deflected, picked off by Van Landingham, and then they move the ball nicely, get it down to Parker for an easy two-hand lay-in at the other end. 31-12 Rebels. And the Rebels answer, but push on the other side. Parker's going to get called for the foul, pushing Katie Jones as she had taken a long pass up the floor and tried to score it. Second on Presley Parker. Team's fourth by my count. Jones rattles in the first free throw good. Gives her 5 in the game. Olivia Rudolph checks in for Peoples. The starting 5 back out there for Leake. 3.5 minutes to play. Second free throw. Got it. 2 for 2. 6 points for Jones. 33-12. Van Landingham stolen at the top by Jones. She gets out ahead. Puts it up. Shot missed. And the rebound to Lunsford. Lunsford driving up, and they're going to get Maxey for leaning in on her in the backcourt. Grace Maxey's first. Miss Neshoba County Fair getting her first personal foul. Rebels 33, Crusaders 12. Second quarter. King to the free throw line. Out to Smith. And there's a three from the top that's good. Trying to answer the other side. Morgan Freeney's three from the right corner short. She goes to a knee to pick it up off the floor, but taken away from her by King. Fires ahead to Lunsford. Lunsford's going to get fouled. Trying to take it to the rim. Second foul on Maxey. Jones and Maxey carrying a pair of fouls. Late second quarter. Now some subs, 4 of them, 5 of them. Hockey line shift for the Crusaders. They'll bring in Watkins, Morris, Wilson. And we'll get the others in a second. They're playing it in with Wilson on the dribble. The top at the trap. She drags the left foot. Travel. Did not see the trap coming from Freeney. Out at the top of the key. Turns it over. 33-15. 2:38 on a ticking second quarter clock. Right wing, Rudolph gets some clearance. Comes left side to Maxey behind the arc. Finds Rudolph, who came across on a nice little V-cut to the basket. Open left side and an easy two. 8 points for Olivia. 35-15. Right corner, open for three is Watkins, but she mishandles the ball, and Rudolph comes to close out on her. Dribbles to the top. Free throw line, turnaround, Morris, no good. Rebound, Jones for L.A. ahead to Freeney. She kicks out right side. Here's the three from Grace Maxey. It rattles off the rim. Offensive board, Jones. She can't get it to go from point-blank range. Gets it back and swirls it in for a deuce. 8 for Katie. 37-15, minute 45 and counting. Stay with us for the Wendy's halftime. Trap deep wide left as Morris tries to bounce it off Maxey's leg. Then she recovers it and falls out of bounds. Rebel basketball. Lady Rebels up by 22. Maxey will dribble it into the front court against man pressure. Jones. Freeney harassed by Wilson. Comes right side, Maxey. Maxey finds Morgan Freeney in the lane. Puts it around a tall big around there, but couldn't get it to go. But offensive board, Rudolph. Now to Maxey out high, and she sends it in. Junction three for Grace, her first of the night. Puts the Rebels at 40-15, a minute to play. Rebels expanding the lead before halftime. Watkins will fire three right side off the backboard. Back no good. Rebound Freeney ahead to Maxey out ahead of everyone. But she leaves the layup short, and there's Olivia Rudolph to clean it up from behind. Good job getting in behind and cleaning the glass there for Rudolph. Rebels 42, Crusaders 15. 33 seconds. Crusaders work it patiently. Ball knocked away at the elbow by Jones. Ahead to Maxey, who's leveled off, and the Rebels have a chance to play for the last shot if they want. But there's open three. Grace Maxey straight down the chute. It's good. She's got 8. 13 seconds. Rebels up by 30. Wilson at midcourt. 7, 6, and again a steal. Jones pokes it away to Maxey, ahead to Freeney, and she lays it in with two hands. And that will get us to halftime. Rebels 47 and Crusaders 15. Halftime of the girls' game, Leake Academy 47, Park Place 15, and that will get us to the Wendy's halftime. But first, we're going to take a little break, and we'll be back on the other side with the start of the Wendy's halftime. So don't go anywhere. Leake Academy girls basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Moore's Pharmacy always looks forward to seeing their customers, and they provide 4 locations for you: Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. They also provide services to make your life easier, such as the flavored medicine machine for your children, Pack My Meds, hormone replacement therapy, and compounding. They also take most insurances. Moore's Pharmacy, Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. Always the shortest wait time, fastest service, and lowest prices because they will price match for you. Follow them on Facebook. Moore's Pharmacy, your family hometown pharmacy.
Go Leake! Supporting all of our Rebels and Rebelettes this basketball season until the very end. We are so proud of you all and the heart you play with. Good sportsmanship and integrity on and off the court is to be recognized, and we are behind you all the way. Let's go LA! Schedule an appointment with us at 601-656-3366. 601-656-3366. Good luck from Craig and Amy Martin and all the crew at Craig Martin General Dentistry, Philadelphia.
If you want to get the best in sportswear and gear, check out In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, offers screen printing with personalized jerseys, t-shirts, and fanwear to support your favorite team. In Sports also has customizable vinyl gear for spring sports like baseball and softball, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Get ready for this sports season with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Your kid's graduation, we were there. Your summer barbecue, we were there. That Christmas you burnt the turkey. Yep, we were there. 2 hours after the storm hit, you bet we were there. At South Group Cox Agency, we provide the coverage you can count on when you don't need us, and those times that you do. Coverage that's always there. South Group Cox Agency.
The Junction and Prince Oil Fuel Champions. As you travel to the game, shop and fuel with people who are invested in your community. 60 years of fueling Central Mississippi and champions like Leake Academy. Locations are all over Mississippi. Carthage, Philadelphia, Oxford, Ridgeland, Scuba, Louisville, Newton, and Union. They also do catering.
So be sure to put some Junction in your next function.
It's the Junction and Prince Oil.
Take it from me, you're going to want to shop around and experience everything that Ozark Ag has to offer. I mean, after all, their language is poultry. So that means they're going to carry all the hardware, materials, and power tools you'll need when it's time to get to work. Plus, they also carry hunting and fishing supplies when it's time to kick back. Take it from me, I guarantee you're going to love Ozark Ag. Ozark Ag, located right where Joyner Building Supply used to be on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Halftime from Pearl, 47-15. Leake Academy Lady Rebels lead Park Place at the intermission. This is the Wendy's halftime. And, hey, get by Wendy's, and you got to try the Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich or the Italian mozzarella cheeseburger. I think that's a limited-time option, and it's sure good. Got to love any burger, any chicken sandwich that has a big old disc of fried cheese on it. So go with that next time. You may like that pretzel bacon pub chicken sandwich or cheeseburger. That's really good. And they got those great hot and crispy fries. Just stop at Wendy's and can't go wrong. They present halftime for Rebel basketball tonight, and it's been all LA. They led 20-5 at the end of the first quarter and lead 47-15 here at the break. A quick look at the offensive stats here, the scoring column for the Crusaders. 6 points off the bench for Presley Parker in the first half to lead them in scoring, and then 3 for Anna Grace Watkins off a made tray, and then 2 apiece for Spell King off 2 for 2 free throw shooting, and Kimora Coleman for 2. Parker was 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. Let's look at the Rebel offensive ledger. 2 players in double figures. Olivia Rudolph starting for injured Emery Warren tonight. 5'7" junior with 10 points. She made 4 shots from the field and went 2 for 3 at the free throw line for 10. Morgan Freeney, Reds got 10. She made a pair of junction threes in the first quarter and then 2 two-point baskets in the second. 8 apiece for Katie Jones, who's made 3 two-point baskets and went 2 for 2 at the line. Grace Maxey made 8 points off of 2 and then 2 late junction threes toward the end of the second quarter. And then 6 off the bench for Ella Bell, a pair of 3-balls, junction threes for Ella. And Marley Myers has 3 off a made basket and 1 for 2 free throw shooting, and also a made 2 for Alan K. Wilcox. So it's Rudolph with 10, Freeney with 10, Jones and Maxey 8 apiece, Bell with 6, Myers with 3, and Wilcox with 2. Cheatham and Young also played. And McKinley Peoples played the ball game in the first half but didn't score. That's where we stand right now. We've got boys action coming up right after this, and we're going to take one more break. We've been moving along pretty quickly here, and we'll take one more game break back in 60 seconds as Leake Academy basketball continues.
You know what they say. You are what you eat. So if you eat Wendy's new Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich, you're clearly bold, like the toasted garlic knot bun. Tender, like the juicy chicken breast. Delightful and cheesy, like the fried mozzarella. So get your bold, tender, delightfully cheesy self into Wendy's and try the new Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich today. You can even skip the line when you order ahead in the Wendy's app. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's.
Smith & Smith is the longest-standing law firm in Leake County. They're proud to support Leake Academy this year. Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder, and give more than anyone else. Smith & Smith has worked hard for years, and it's paid off, and so will your hard work. Smith & Smith is here to help you survive criminal and family law. Smith & Smith, 207 West Water Street in Carthage, or atjesmith.law. That'sjesmith.law. Or call 601-267-5611. 601-267-5611.
Boswell Media Sports.
8 minutes on the clock. We start tonight's third quarter, presented by the Guitar Academy in Kosciuszko. Leake leads 47-15. Park Place with the ball to start the quarter. They go in the corner, and the ball is mishandled by Katie Wilkinson off her hands, out of bounds. Starting 5 on the floor for L.A., Jones, Freeney, Rudolph, Maxey, and Wilcox. Wilson, Wilkinson, Coleman. And then driving right side, shot missed by Rudolph in front of the basket, but she pulls the rebound away from Coleman, sends it out for a reset. Now the drive, left side, hooking into the lane, putting up the shot, but missing it. But getting fouled is Katie Jones, and she'll get to shoot free throws. Coleman commits the foul. That's her first. Team's first of the second half. Here's Katie, puts that one just a little bit deep, and it caroms off the heel, no good. Katie misses the second one, but it's going to be hustled play, grabbed near the bench by Rudolph. She finds Wilcox in the right corner. 3 is short. High rebound, tipped by Jones. She's going to get called for the foul coming over the back of Nikki Haslub. 3 on Jones. Park Place will walk it up against some trapping pressure, but nice pass down there to Haslub. She just can't convert in front of the basket. Rebound tipped out to Freeney. She's going to put it in the high gear. Drive right side, fake right, step up left, shot missed, put back missed by Jones. She gets her own rebound out to Maxey for 3, and it goes halfway down, comes out now over the end line, and last touch by Katie. L.A. will give it over. They had some looks, both right in front of the rim and then an open look at the top. Leake showing a zone look here, and again a pass to Coleman down in the blocks. Too hot for her to handle, out of bounds. Turnover, gives it to Leake. Leading 47-15, 6:45 to play in the third. Wilcox driving left side, and she gets blocked, goes to the floor. And they'll put the foul on Katie Wilkinson. That's her first. Rebels inbound it. Maxey looking left of the basket. Little short pass into Jones, out behind the arc. Now Freeney for 3 from the left side, rattles it in. Third junction 3 for Red. She leads all scorers with 13. It's 50-15. Crusaders on the offensive end. Wilkinson driving. Her pass denied on the inside, knocked away by Jones. She's knocked away so many tonight, ahead to Rudolph. She tries to flip it out to Morgan Freeney. Reverses right side. Maxey, she fires a contested 3. Off the back, no good. Rebound Coleman. Park Place comes the other way. Down by 35. Left side, Wilson. Bounce to the top to Coleman. Holds the ball over her head. Now she's going to fire a long 2 that slips into the goal. Good. Little line drive shot from Coleman. That's her second bucket. Shot from the other side. Another junction 3 for Morgan Freeney. Her spot on the floor from the right side. She's got 16. Rebel three-pointers presented by 7 locations of the junction across Mississippi. 53-17. Wilkinson harassed by Freeney. Freeney takes it away from her to Rudolph, ahead to Maxey, out ahead of everybody. Easy right-hand layup. And that's 10 for Grace. Timeout called for subs to come in. Peoples, Bell, Myers, Young, and Cheatham. Second wave coming in for L.A. and Navy. Up 55-17. Middle of the floor, Wilson picked up by Cheatham right past the timeline. She angles a dribble right side into the lane. Nice pass from Coleman. Quick look Over to Hazelob for a put in from the right side, 55-19. Cheatham right-hand dribbles into the front court. Comes right side, Ella Bell, left open. She's made 2 threes. She loops an entry pass down to Myers, who turns, spins to the left. Can't get it to go from 8 feet out. Out of bounds, but off the hands of Coleman. Purdy and Morris coming in for Wilkinson and Watkins for the Crusaders. 55-19. Cheatham inbounds it left side to Young, out to the top to Bell. Bell finds Cheatham on the left wing. 3, left a little short. Rebound on the offensive board from Myers, but she couldn't get the put back in. It's rebounded by Hazelob for Park Place. Here's Coleman behind the arc with Young on her. Out to the free throw line. Purdy, turnaround off the bank shot, no good. Rebound dug out of there by Peoples. Head to Cheatham. Cheatham dribbles left. They get in the corner. Ella Bell 3. A little bit too long, but rebound out to the top. Picked up by Cheatham. Go to right side to Myers. Kick out for a 3 from Anna Morgan Young. That's good. First tray of the night for Anna Morgan Young. Junction 3, 58-19 now. Right side, Morris. Cut off by Young. It's out high to Purdy. She'll bring it up near midcourt. Coming the left side, off a screen is Morris, who's 3 from the corner, no good. Offensive board missed by Hazelob, and yanking the rebound down is Myers. Rebels moving in transition. Young tries to feed Bell. Left to right across the lane, but it's poked out of bounds. Park Place touched it last. Clock is running continuously now. We're at 58-19. Out to Young for 3. And it goes front rim, side rim, back rim, and down Junction 3. Reservations for 3 for Anna Morgan Young, 61-19. Come right baseline, catch and shoot 2 from mid-range, missed by Coleman, saved in bounds by Purdy. Peoples tried to take it away under the basket, but it ricocheted off her hands, out of bounds. Morgan Brewer checks in for Wilson for Park Place. Rebels playing man on the inbound play, and ball out of bounds. Last touched by Leake. 2:08 on a ticking third quarter clock. Third quarter presented by the Guitar Academy. Entry pass denied by Myers, out of bounds. Crusaders will keep it. Inbound on the baseline. All mishandled, but now recovered by Morris. But then Cheatham steals it at the top. She's heading for the basket. Looked like she got fouled, but no call. But the offensive rebound by Peoples, out high to Bell. Left side, Cheatham, 3. Slides off the left side of the rim. No good, and Morgan Brewer couldn't corral the rebound. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay with Leake. Leading 61-19, late third quarter. Cheatham flings it into the left corner to Myers. She finds Bell out deep wide left. Over to Cheatham, who came around off a stagger screen. Now right side to Young. Out high to Cheatham. Angles a dribble left. Uses up that dribble. Comes to the elbow to Myers. They isolate Young on the right side for 3. No good. Rebound Peoples on the opposite side. And ball loose. Peoples saves it up to Cheatham. They flip it over to Bell for a 3 that's short. Rebound Coleman for the Crusaders. 51 seconds before the end of the third. 42-point lead for Leake. Brewer uses up the dribble right side. Finally finds Hazelob in the blocks right side. Myers leveling her off. Out for a 3. Missed by Morris. Off the glass, taken on the bounce by Young. She comes up by herself right side, blows by one defender, and her pass to the interior for Myers is deflected out of bounds. Leake will keep it. Clock under 16 seconds in the quarter. Into Young, out to Peoples, 4 feet behind the three-point line. They go left corner, off the screen. Cheatham off the heel, no good. Rebound yanked away by Coleman. And that's going to do it. 61-19 after 3. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the start of the fourth as Leake Academy girls basketball continues.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association. Serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Baptist Leake Primary Care Clinic understands that pediatric care is much more than treating a sick child. Anya Jones, certified pediatric nurse practitioner, wants
2 from the left baseline, missed by Carolyn Lunsford. Rebound taken off the baseline by Wally. Gets in the hands of Bell. Bell going left, right. Kicks from the left elbow out to Smith. She'll dribble up high, nearly carry it. Now reverse. Drive, go up on the big Parker. Leave it a little too strong off the glass, but Shelby Rudolph with the offensive board to Graham, whose 3 is off the heel, no good. Rebound Van Landingham for Park Place. She will find an open teammate, fires for 3 from the left side. Missed by Lunsford. Offensive board Van Landingham. Out to the top to King. King will fire contested shot from the left side. Graham blocks shot, and they'll get a held ball. It'll stay with the Crusaders. 6.5 minutes to play. Leake led 20-5 after one quarter, 47-15 at half, and now they're up 61-19. There's a 3. Misses everything short. King can't get it, and Bell digs the rebound out along the baseline. Now she's coming down the lane. Goes off her hand. She goes to the floor, sends it out to Wally. And they're going to get Bell for an intentional foul. They're going to say she was holding Parker underneath. So put the foul on Ella Bell. Going to say she either pushed or held. The official who made the call telling Coach Amanda Hatch what happened. So it will be intentional foul. Shooting all by herself at the other end is Ella King, who has 2 points off 2 made free throws. She'll shoot a pair. Here's the first one. Leaves it short. Boys action coming up after this one. Crusaders stole a 60-58 win back on December 5th against the Rebels in Madden. Second free throw good for King. We're at 61-20. And after that, it'll be Rebel ball. Crusader ball. Crusaders bring it up right side. King with the controls into the corner to Van Landingham. She tries to send it down, but it's off the hands of Smith, who got a quick left hand in there to punch it out of bounds. Park Place and White will keep possession. Into Parker, away from the basket. Shelby Rudolph manning up on her. The drive, the little hook right side, rattles in. Presley Parker with her 8th point. 61-22. Cheatham on the dribble. Replacing Bell. To Smith, dribbles to the top, now turns left. Tries to fire down to Shelby Rudolph, too tall, kind of angling a pass from left to right across the lane. Turns it over to the Crusaders. Here's a shot from Van Landingham. 3 clanks off the left side of the rim, but rebound taken out by King. Point blank range miss. Rebound Van Landingham. She flings it in for 2. Rebels will be at home on Friday against Lamar. That's going to be senior night, so make sure you're there. Get there early if you're planning on coming. We'll bring it to you. Van Landingham with a steal of a Sadie Wally pass. She's going to drive on Cheatham. Shot blocked, but they're going to say foul on Cheatham. That's her first and team's 3rd. Clock is running, 4:22 and ticking, 61-24. Fourth quarter presented by Smith & Smith Attorneys. Emma Van Landingham too long with that first free throw. She's an 8th grader. She's been very active in this second half. Second free throw long like the first one, but King with the offensive board. Putback missed from in front of the basket. Parker goes up high for the rebound. She can't get it to go, and foul called down on the floor. I think it's going to go against the Rebels. Sadie Wally picks up the foul. Three and a half minutes to go. Rebels leading by 37. Inbound pass intercepted by Allison Thompson, who's checked into the ball game. Also 21, Ainsley Stokes is checked into the game. We're in 31 tonight. I think that's almost everybody in there. Smith deflects the inbound pass toward the scorer's table. Park Place will have to inbound it again. Get it in, Van Landingham, right side, or left side, King driving on Thompson. Leaves the ball behind, out of bounds, but they say it went off the hands of Abigail Graham, who was trying to close in and help. 2:46 ticking clock. Rebels lead 61-24 inbound. Nice pass from Lunsford down to King for two. 61-26. Smith gonna fire for three, off a screen, off the window, nearly went down, came out. Shelby Rudolph trying to keep control of the rebound. Now she and Parker go hard to the floor. It's gonna be held ball, gonna stay with the Rebels. Ashley Ryan Smith and Kendall Goldberg check in and see their first action tonight for Park Place. We get down toward 2 minutes to play. Elizabeth Smith inbounds it right of the basket. On the end line, finds Abigail Graham, catch and shoot three, short, goes toward the corner. King will grab it. Comes up middle of the floor, goes right, left, then right now to Van Landingham for a three. That rims out. Rebound fall on the baseline. Thompson and King tangled up. Both of them go to the floor. Sadie Wally comes in for Shelby Rudolph. A minute and a half to play. We run out the final seconds here from Pearl. Rebels are going to get win number 25 on the season. Inbound King driving baseline. Going to get Thompson for the foul. Thompson commits her first. Going to send King to the free throw line where she's 3 of 4. Shooting foul, missed the first. Got another one coming. 1 minute to play. Nice look on the second one, and it goes down, 61-27. Rebels have not scored in this quarter. Pass down in the blocks to Thompson. A little too tall for her, off her right hand out of bounds. 40 seconds to play. The Crusaders come into the offensive half court. At Gracie Spell handling the ball on the right wing, guarded by Wally, and Wally pokes the ball out of bounds, so we'll stay with the Crusaders. Stay with us for the Ozark Ag post game and coming up shortly. 20 seconds to go. King driving. Smith knocking the ball away. Stay with Park Place. This third unit quick with the hands. Knocking a lot of balls away. Catch and shoot three for Van Landingham. Too long. Graham touched it last. She couldn't control it. It's going to stay with Park Place, but that's going to be the final. The Rebels don't score in the fourth quarter, but it didn't really matter. 61-27 is the final. And Leake gets the district win. They're now 5-1 in district play and 25-2 overall. We'll talk a little bit more about this victory and set you up for the boys game as well. All that and more coming up in the Ozark Ag post game. So stay where you are. We'll be back after this break here on Boswell Media Sports.
If spending days looking for top dollar for your timber has left you feeling like you're barking up the wrong tree, then I would listen closely. Welch Forest Products in Union does it better than anyone and with the least possible damage to your property. Whether it's management, forestry care, pine plantation, thinning, or site prep, the last number you'll dial is 601-774-8200. They buy land with or without timber too. Call Bo Welch now at Welch Forest Products today. 601-774-8200.
Smith & Smith is the longest-standing law firm in Leake County. They're proud to support Leake Academy this year. Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder, and give more than anyone else. Smith & Smith has worked hard for years, and it's paid off, and so will your hard work. Smith & Smith is here to help you survive criminal and family law. Smith & Smith, 207 West Water Street in Carthage, or atjesmith.law. That'sjesmith.law. Or call 601-267-5611. 601-267-5611.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Forged from the fusion of sweet honey and spicy spice.
Translation: Wendy's new hot honey chicken sandwich and biscuit are here.
A molten sweet heat cast atop an inferno of flavor.
Translation: a bold hot honey sauce drizzled over Wendy's spicy chicken.
And topped with Applewood smoked bacon.
What he said.
Venture to Wendy's for the new hot honey chicken sandwich or breakfast biscuit.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hot honey chicken biscuit only includes crispy chicken and hot honey sauce and is only available during breakfast hours.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Take it from me, you're going to want to shop around and experience everything that Ozark Ag has to offer. I mean, after all, their language is poultry. So that means they're going to carry all the hardware, materials, and power tools you'll need when it's time to get to work. Plus, they also carry hunting and fishing supplies when it's time to kick back. Take it from me, I guarantee you're going to love Ozark Ag. Ozark Ag, located right where Joyner Building Supply used to be on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Girls game has gone final from Pearl. Your Leake Academy Lady Rebels 61 and 27 for the Crusaders of Park Place. I wrote it backwards in my scorebook. That's why I was looking, kind of paused there. 61-27. Rebels are under Coach Amanda Hatch now 25-2 overall, 5-1 in district play. And this one, as expected, not all that close. Leake came in expected to dominate. Park Place expected to be dominated. Neither expectation went unfulfilled here in the old gym, what used to be the campus of Pearl High School. In Pearl, Philip Palmertree with you. Got our producer-director, the award-winning Breck Riley on the action cam, and Billy Steen running the studio producer chair with the levers and the slides and the buttons and doing a great job as always. 20-5 at the end of the first quarter in the girls' game. It went as expected. Rebels were playing without Miriam Prince again. She's not played since November 15, but Rebels are looking at getting her back in as district tournament starts in about 3 weeks. That's coming up. And then the drive that matters, they want to have a healthy Swaggy P for that one. And Emery Warren did not play tonight, did not dress. Understand some foot issue that had been nagging her for a while, and they gave her the night off, but are expecting her absence from the lineup to be short. And we'll give you the offensive stats for tonight's game. Leading scorer for Park Place was freshman Presley Parker, who came off the bench to score 8, and Ella King had 6 off a couple of made baskets, and then she made 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. 3 for Watkins, 2 for Spell, 2 for Van Landingham, 2 for Hazlett, and 2 for Coleman. That's what it was for the home team, Park Place. And for LA, Morgan Freeney, the leading scorer tonight, made 4 junction threes and a pair of twos for 16 points to lead the scores. 2 others in double figures. Grace Maxey with 10. She made 2 junction threes and 2 shots from the field with a 2-point variety for 10. Olivia Rudolph had 4 shots from the floor and 2 for 3 at the free throw line to get 10, all of those in the first half. She had a lot of steals and rebounds in tonight's game. A lot of steals for Katie Jones as well. She finished the night with 8. She went 2 for 4 at the free throw line and made 3 shots from the field. 6 for Ella Bell off a pair of junction threes. Anna Morgan Young duplicated that feat. 2 third-quarter junction threes for her 6 points and 2 for Alan K. Wilcox off a made shot in the first quarter. Marley Myers also had 3. She made 2 points from the field and 1 for 2 at the free throw line. So Freeney with 16, Maxey with 10, Rudolph with 10, Jones with 8, 6 apiece for Young and Bell, 3 for Myers and 2 for Wilcox for LA. We've got the boys game coming up now. Leake trying to get off losing the ball game Friday night. They did not play Saturday. Coach Jason Morgan's squad 13-9, 3-2 in district play, and they got blown out at Mendenhall the other night, 61-24. But they'll try to set things right with another district win against Park Place here in Pearl. We've got the Dr. David Henderson pregame going now underway as we close out the Ozark Ag postgame. Rebels are warming up down below me, and we expect an outstanding basketball game. This Rebel squad's been getting better and better every week, and they're going to be a handful come tournament time. So we look forward to bringing you that, and we'll do that after we step aside for one more break. So stay with us. We'll be back in 1 minute here on Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. David Henderson is a former Rebel and has been a proud supporter of Leake Academy for many years. He would like to take this opportunity to give the Rebels a huge shout out. Dr. Henderson serves Carthage and the surrounding areas. New patients are always welcome, and they will work with you and your schedule to make it easy. Go get them, Rebels! From Dr. David Henderson and his staff. Dr. David Henderson Dental Clinic, Court Square, Carthage.
If you want to get the best in sportswear and gear, check out In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, offers screen printing with personalized jerseys, t-shirts, and fanwear to support your favorite team. In Sports also has customizable vinyl gear for spring sports like baseball and softball, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Get ready for this sports season with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
We're just a moment away from the T&K Farms Wood-Mizer tip-off. But first, the Baptist Medical League starting lineups for the visiting Leake Academy Rebels under first-year head coach Jason Morgan. Starting lineup, sophomore at 5'9", Matthew Nowell. Senior at 5'10", Whit Welch. Junior at 6'3", Ben Jackson. And junior at 5'4", Jake Freeney. And freshman at 5'11", Samuel Prince. Nowell, Welch, Jackson, Freeney, Prince for Leake in navy with gray numbers. And trimmed in red, Leake across the front. The house lights go down. The smoke machine starts. It's not a big smoke machine, though. For the home team, the Crusaders. Keegan Cowden, a junior, get in the starting lineup. Caleb Arney, a senior. Jaden Knott, a junior. Caleb Grubbs, a senior who really wore the Rebels out last time. And the big man is 33, who's looking to see who that 33 might be, because I don't have a 33. He may have a different number in on their roster. I'm looking back when we played these guys back in December 5th. I'm going to say that's Ben Blaylock. So Blaylock on my roster is number 30. I think he's 33 tonight. So Blaylock, Cowden, Arney, Knott, and Grubbs. Grubbs had 23 points in Park Place's win in Madden on December 5th. Park Place in home white, green numbers trimmed in black, Crusaders on the front. We're about to have boys basketball. I think they sent the girls' ball down first, so the officials had to walk over to the scores table and swap out the boys' ball for the girls' ball. After all that, here's the T&K Farms Wood-Mizer tip-off between the Crusaders and your Leake Academy Rebels. Ben Jackson in the jump circle with Grubbs. Ball's tip controlled, Whit Welch. His pass to a cutting teammate, Samuel Prince, down the right side. Too tall for Prince, out of bounds. Turnover to Park, gives it to Park Place. Rebels showing backcourt pressure. Ball goes into Knott. He dribbles right side, guarded by Jake Freeney. Picks up the dribble away from the basket, comes left side to Cowden. Cowden around a Blaylock screen, flips it out to Knott. Knott going to stop. Freeney sails by him. He puts up a mid-range jumper. 12-footer, no good. Rebound, Matthew Nowell. He's going hard as he always does to the rim. Can't get the shot from point-blank range to go, but there's a foul called underneath in the battle for the rebound. Grubbs gets the foul. His first foul called tonight. Rebels will inbound it. Freeney right at the basket. Man in the inbound play is the Crusaders. Three from the right side, missed by Whit Welch. Rebound to Keegan Cowden. He'll let the traffic pass. Get to Knott, and they fire down to Grubbs, who shot. Quick turnaround from 3 feet away, no good. Rebound Jackson for LA. Ahead to Prince, right side. He's going to go on the big. Blaylock. Drive it, get it off, spin off the heel of the rim and in. 2 for Samuel Prince. Hope you're enjoying tonight's video feed on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. They go down in the blocks to Grubbs. He gets fouled by Prince, gets the shot to go down, and they get a chance for the N1. Hang the foul on Prince. Count the 2 for Grubbs. And he picks up where he left off against LA back about 5 weeks ago. Flings up the first shot, or the free throw, and it's good. 3-2. Park Place leading Leake. Nowell gets it across the timeline right side. Gets it to the top of the key to Jackson. Brings out Freeney, hands it to him, curls around the top. Leveled off by Knott, and they're going to get a double dribble on Freeney, who was operating just a little bit out of control. Inbounded far side court on the opposite side into Cowden with Nowell shading him. Twin high screeners at the top. Try to loop it now, but the high pass taken away by Prince. Kicks it out to Welch, who bluffs for 3, now moves to his left, gets the open look but misses. Rebound Blaylock. Crusaders coming the other way, leading by a point. Tonight's first quarter presented by Carthage Veterinary Clinic. Cowden on the drive, tries to leave it for Blaylock, but it's knocked away by the backhand of Ben Jackson. Nowell scoops it up and comes into the front court, looks back to Coach Morgan for the sign. It's the play signal. They cut it down to Welch, whose drive left a little bit short. Rebound Park Place. Here on the drive is Arney, and he will go left side of the lane and go high off the glass and score it. 5-2. Nowell puts it into higher gear, hands it off to Prince, who's leveled off free throw line, goes to Welch. They're going to call held ball. Good defense by Grubbs to avoid committing the foul, and the Crusaders will bring it up the full length of the floor. 5:26 to go in the Carthage Veterinary Clinic first quarter. Then the ball's mishandled in the backcourt. Unforced error. Crusaders turn it over on the side, and Leake will get it on their end of the floor. Their end being the end they want to score on. Inbound to Prince. Passes up a screen. Now finds Jackson cutting the lane. Shot rejected by Blaylock in front of the rim. Deep wide left to Grubbs. Now over to Arney. With Prince guarding him around a Blaylock screen. Now right side for a quick three from Knott. Off the left side of the rim. No good. Jackson cleans the glass for Leake. Ahead to Nowell. He drives into the paint. Now angles out to the corner. Goes to Prince. Trying to come up high. Leveled off by Cowden. Tries to put up a runner from 10 feet out on the right side. No good. Rebound Grubbs for the Crusaders. Leake finding it hard to get good looks at the basket early. Crusaders are really defending well. Cowden on the drive down the lane and foul called. I think his foul was committed on the floor. Whit Welch, the guilty party. His first personal. Team's second. Cowden inbounds to Grubbs. Stopped by Welch. They kick it out. Arney gets it to Cowden. Ball's knocked away from him by Welch. Out of bounds, but last touch by the Crusaders. They were operating a little bit fast, a little out of control themselves there. Leake works into the offensive half court. Nowell on the right side to Prince. Loops it down to Jackson. And then does a nice job being patient, waiting for Prince to get open on a cut down the lane. Two more for Prince. Full court pressure. They break it. Arney's going to get Prince to commit the foul, kind of leaning in on him. That's 2 on Samuel Prince. We're just at the 3:56 mark of the first quarter. Logan Manville checking in along with Brody Newton and Blake Anderson for the Crusaders. Newton trapped on the baseline. Comes out to Grubbs. Grubbs drive. Ball knocked away from him, but saved by Newton on the baseline. He's on his knees. And timeout called by Coach Corey McElveen. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. Rebels down 5-4 first quarter. Back in 30 on Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Boswell Media Sports.
Philip Palmertree back with you up in the northwest corner of the gym at Pearl. Girls were victorious 61-27. Boys in first quarter action against Park Place trailing 5-4. Crusaders with the basketball. Leake brings Jack Harkins and Trey Clark into the game, along with Aiden Watkins and Lucas Thomas. So the starting five, only Jake Freeney remains on the floor. This comes out to the top to Grubbs. Hands it to Arney. Super long three. Parking lot rattles in. You could tell that's a shot Arney likes. He did not hesitate to take it. 8-4. Harkins deep wide right. Dribbles between the legs. Hands it to Clark, who has it stolen by Newton. Newton has it rolling on the floor in front of them. Goes. Shot blocked by Clark. But the whistle comes. I don't know. They're going to whistle Clark for the foul, going for the block. Team's fourth. Brody Newton to the line. He did not play in the game in Madden in early December. He misses the first one. Arcs out on him. Back to the free throw line. 3:21 to play in the Carthage Veterinary Clinic first quarter. Second one rolls around and goes in for Newton. Crusader lead up to 5. Harkins against some three-quarter court pressure. Gets it in the front court. Guarded closely by Arney. Coming around right side. Gets a screen from Thomas. Now we'll find him on the right side. Thomas looking for an open teammate. Hand it to Harkins. Now between the rings. He dribbles, backs it out right. Sends Thomas to the top. Drives baseline, nearly loses the ball, but keeps it. Comes back out outside the arc. Goes to Clark behind the three-point line. Now back to Harkins. Harkins dribbles behind the back, and Rebels will reset. Clark deep right wing. Work it around to Harkins on the left side. To Thomas. Clark. Good D by the Crusaders. Go to Clark. He's going to fire for three from the left side. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Blake Anderson. Here come the Crusaders up 9-4. Grubbs, kick out. Go to Newton at the top. Fake, steps inside the arc. Fire, shot short. Rebound, Aiden Watkins for Leake. Flips it to Harkins, who's runner from 8 feet. No good. Rebound, Newton. He'll let the traffic slide on by and bring it across himself. Comes right side to Manville. To the top to Grubbs, around to Arnie. Arnie's going to drive, go to the 10. All knocked over to the side by Manville. He touched it last. They're going to say it's Park Place basketball. I don't see how. That is the call. Prince, Welch, Nowell, and Tate Edwards into the game for Leake. Watkins will stay on the floor. 9-4 our score at 1:46 to play. Rebels have been stymied offensively in the first quarter. Not back in the game. He sends it to Anderson, now to Newton on the right side, guarded by Edwards. And they're going to call an offensive foul. The elbow extended out there by Newton. His first and the team's second. 90 seconds to play in the Carthage Veterinary Clinic first quarter. Nowell on the dribble, deep wide right to Welch. Welch fakes a pass inside now. Hands it to Nowell coming from behind him. Uses a Watkins screen to come to the right elbow. Backs up versus left side. Three. Edwards straight down the chute. Junction three. That was a big one for the Rebels to get. Tate Edwards off the bench with a junction three. Rebel three-pointers presented by your friends at Prince Oil. 9-7. 1 minute to play. Guarded out high by Welch is Grubbs. Now he goes into the lane, little step through, might even take an extra step, but strong move by Grubbs to get his fifth point. 11-7, 45 seconds, clock ticking first quarter. Nowell on the dribble, hands to Prince, away from the basket. Here goes to Welch, escapes the trap, gets it to Nowell, who looks back to Coach Morgan. We go under 30 seconds in the quarter. Down the right lane line goes Nowell, strong to the hoop. Shot a little too long, and Watkins couldn't control it. It goes off his left hand out of bounds. Keegan Cowden checks in along with Evan Atkinson for the Crusaders. 22 seconds. Rebels down 11-7. Cowden walks it up. Edwards waits to meet him just past the line. Trap comes, passes through it. Going hard with a little floater straight down the middle is Anderson off the left side. No good, and the putback is good by Manville. 13-7, 3, 2, 1. Here's Edwards for three from the left side. Going to be off the front lip of the rim, no good. And an impressive defensive performance for Park Place in the first quarter. They lead at 13-7 after one. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter as Leake Academy boys basketball continues.
Your kid's graduation, we were there. Your summer barbecue, we were there. That Christmas you burnt the turkey. Yep, we were there. 2 hours after the storm hit, you bet we were there. At South Group Cox Agency, we provide the coverage you can count on when you don't need us, and those times that you do. Coverage that's always there. South Group Cox Agency.
Moore's Pharmacy always looks forward to seeing their customers, and they provide 4 locations for you: Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. They also provide services to make your life easier, such as the flavored medicine machine for your children, Pack My Meds, hormone replacement therapy, and compounding. They also take most insurances. Moore's Pharmacy, Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. Always the shortest wait time, fastest service, and lowest prices because they will price match for you. Follow them on Facebook. Moore's Pharmacy, your family hometown pharmacy.
Boswell Media Sports.
Park Place 13, Leake Academy 7 as we start the second quarter. Put 8 minutes on the clock. Rebels will put Edwards, Welch, Prince, Nowell, and Watkins on the floor. Leake will have the basketball at midcourt to start the second quarter. Out to Nowell. He will bring it backcourt into the front court, guarded by Arney. He's around a screen from Prince. Switching defense at the top by Park Place. And they are playing really tight away from the basketball. Deep wide right, Nowell passes through the trap to Prince. He hesitates, comes, tough shot from 6 feet away, gets his own rebound, turns around and slips it in over the front lip of the rim, and good. 6 for Prince. He's got 6 of the 9 points for Leake. 13-9. Rebels get the lead down to 4. Come right side, ball mishandled by Atkinson, stolen by Nowell, and a foul committed. Put that foul on Evan Atkinson, his first. Team third. I can't see the scoreboard with the team fouls and individual fouls up. Leake with it in the offensive half court. Left side, coming middle. Stop, free throw line jumper off the glass, banked in by Matthew Nowell. 13-11, Rebels within 2. 3, deep one from Knott. High rebound, tipped over into the hands of Nowell. Rebels coming the other way. Kick out right side. Squaring up for 3 is Prince. Off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive board. Watkins goes up strong, a little too strong. Rebound tipped around, out of bounds, and last touched by the Crusaders, Keegan Cowden. 6:33 to go in the Welch Forest Products second quarter. Leake trails 13-11. Freeney in the ball game. He'll send it in on the end line. Prince was open, didn't see him, comes into the corner to Welch. Now deep wide left to Nowell. They work it away from the basket in the hands of Freeney. To Prince, coming off a screen is Welch. Passes up the 3, comes in for the mid-range 2, sends it through. First bucket for Witt. Early second quarter, we're tied at 13. Rebels finding some answers here in the second quarter. And then on the left side, they're going to get Nowell for a foul. Trying to close out on Cowden, who was driving. Nowell commits his first, and the team's 5th. Tied at 13. Park Place. Inbound pass intercepted by Prince, going left, right, going strong to the rim. Foul called, shot nearly went down for him, but 2 free throws coming up for the freshman. Arney commits the foul. First on him. Team's 3rd. I was looking at the Leake side. Here's Prince for the free throw. Puts it a little too deep. Misses. 6 points so far for Samuel. Sam Evans checks into the game for Leake. Replaces Watkins. Second free throw off the front rim and back, no good. Empty trip for the Rebels. Atkinson is double teamed on the right wing. Steps back into the corner, still in trouble. Finds Arney at the top, fires for 3. Just nicks the rim, left side, rebound. Welch finds a little run out ahead to Prince. He's going to hesitate, go high off the window and score it. Samuel's got 8, and the Rebels have a lead at 15-13. They're on an 8-0 run. Atkinson again trapped in the corner, trying to come out high. Collision between Prince and Arney, and they're going to put the foul on Prince, and he's got 3 now. So he's coming out. Trey Clark checks in. Coach Morgan talking to the official who made the call. Clock stop with 5:26 to play. Leake 15, Park Place 13. Junior high girls were victorious in the first game, and junior high boys did not win in the second game. We'll give you those scores shortly. Atkinson on a kick out right side, and they're going to call steps on Cowden. Junior high boys lost 52-34, and the junior high girls won 51-29. Varsity girls won 61-27. League basketball up by 2. Freeney to Welch, 5 feet behind the three-point line. Nice pass, look inside to Clark. He can't get it to go, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back. Timeout called by Coach McElvin. 4:53 to play. Leake's on a run. 10-0 run, 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them, and we'll be back as Leake Academy basketball continues.
The Junction and Prince Oil Fuel Champions. As you travel to the game, shop and fuel with people who are invested in your community. 60 years of fueling Central Mississippi and champions like Leake Academy. Locations are all over Mississippi. Carthage, Philadelphia, Oxford, Ridgeland, Scuba, Louisville, Newton, and Union. They also do catering.
So be sure to put some Junction in your next function.
It's the Junction and Prince Oil.
Boswell Media Sports.
Leake up by 4 coming out of the second quarter. Timeout. Leake trailed 13-7, but they have opened up the second quarter on a 10-0 run. They've been a lot of different players contributing points. Newton in the ball game now comes to Atkinson in the right corner where he's gotten in trouble so many times, but they're going to get Nowell for the foul, the blocking foul. 2 on Matthew. Jack Harkins comes in for Nowell. 4:44 on the second quarter clock. Second quarter presented by Welch Forest Products. Free throw line trip for Evan Atkinson, who has not scored tonight. Misses the front end of the 1+1. Rebound Welch over to Harkins. Deep wide right. Back to the basket. Guarded closely by Cowden. Comes to Clark. Freeney back out to Harkins. Now they bring out Welch away from the basket. Loop it down to Sam Evans. Working baseline on Blaylock, and he throws it away in the corner looking for Freeney. Rebels turn it over, leading by 4. Into the front court, Knott left side. Trap coming away from the basket, finds Atkinson almost an over and back. Now they fire down underneath, get some room for Atkinson, who spins one up from point blank range, can't get it to go. High rebound cleared by Clark for LA. Into the corner, right side, Freeney. Out high to Harkins. He will slow it up, back it out. Get it out to Evans. Now calls out Freeney. Guarded by Knott. They get Welch, open look, top of the key, 3. Off the left side of the rim, no good. They're going to get Evans coming over the back of Blaylock, who had position in front of the rim. Evans commits the foul. If I can for halftime. All right, it's just securing a little halftime guess. We walk down to the other end. Have Miriam Prince at halftime. Free throw missed by Manville. And knocked over the end line. Last touch by Welch for LA. 3:40 to play. Leake still holding that 4-point lead, 17-13. We played more than half the second quarter, and the Crusaders have not scored. So the script has been flipped here in the second quarter. Inbound pass knocked loose into the Rebel bench. Who touched it last? Park Place touched it last. It'll go over to the Rebels. First quarter, it was the Crusaders playing defense with an edge, and now it's Leake doing it. Harkins brings it up, shadowed by a defender, comes up right side. He's going to go into the lane, cut off, kicks it out behind the arc to Clark. Welch stumbling, keeps his dribble, flips it up, missed. Long rebound taken off the baseline by Grubbs. Grubbs will go to Knott, left open for three, left side, buries it. First points for Jaden Knott, the junior, makes it a 1-point game. Leake's had some empty trips now up the floor. Harkins on the drive, going up amongst the trees, leaves the shot short. Manville pulls down the rebound for Park Place. Coming up right side is Cowden. He stops with Harkins in his face. Move it to the left to Grubbs. Bring out Atkinson behind the arc, guarded by Freeney. He's going to turn. Help comes. Welch knocks it away and steals it. Rebels get the turnover. Going to try to turn that into points. Back it out to Harkins on the right side. He comes out between the rings. Brings out Evans at the top. Evans not going to shoot from out there. Gives it to Clark. Clark going to come off of Evans' screen. Flip it left side to Freeney. The top to Harkins. Rebels do a good job passing the ball. And space the floor really nicely. They're doing it here. Under 2:10 to play before halftime. Harkins on the dribble. Leake fans want some foul calls, getting a lot of contact on Harkins. To the top to Evans. Evans shovels it to his right to Welch. Welch stopped, free throw line, cut off out to Harkins. He's going to send up a three that goes off the left side of the rim. Easy rebound for Cowden. Rebel fans agitated. Lack of a call, 17-16. Ball flipped. Inbound, saved inbounds by Manville, and then off the hands of Evans, out of bounds. The Crusaders will keep it with minute 35 to go before the halftime break. Wendy's halftime coming up. We're going to have Swaggy P, Miriam Prince joining us at halftime. Crusader ball on the end line. Ben Jackson in the game now to replace Evans. Come out high to Knott. Go in the left corner to Grubbs. Grubbs has been held in check, guarded by Welch. He comes to the left elbow, out high to Cowden. And there's a 3-second call. Turnover to Leake. 1:27 to play. Rebels lead 17-16. They've been on 17 for about the last 2.5, 3 minutes. Harkins, middle of the floor, spins, angles the dribble right side, goes on the wing, and then finally the entry pass down to Jackson, and they finally got Manville for holding. He's been grabbing and holding down there in the lane all night. A sarcastic cheer goes up from the Leake faithful. Blaylock will come in for Manville with 72 seconds to go before halftime. Inbound to Jackson in the right corner, out high to Clark. They bring Freeney off a screen, left wing. He's guarded by Knott. No open look there. Goes down to Jackson, cut off by the big Blaylock. He turns, fall away jumper, foul called, shot missed. But shot's coming up at the free throw line for Ben Jackson with 61 seconds to go. 33 gets the foul. That's Blaylock's first. Here's the free throw missed by Jackson. Shooting foul, he's got the second one here. Rattles that one, round off the backboard and good. 1 out of 2 for Jackson. He's got 1 point, 18-16, under a minute in the Welch Forest Products second quarter. Arney on the drive, left baseline, floater too long, but he tips it out to Knott, who flings up a three that's off the heel of the rim. High rebound coming off to the left, taken by Welch. Rebels coming up. Freeney behind the arc, fires for three. Yes, it's good. First points for Jake. Junction 3, 21-16. Grubbs over to Arney on the left side. Rebels coming with trapping pressure. They fire it in, knocked away, stolen by Welch with 22 seconds. Rebels have a chance to add to a 5-point lead. It's their ball, but then the pass stolen. Coming the other way, Cowden trying to fling it up, misses, but Grubbs there with the follow for 2. Grubbs has 6. 3, 2, 1. Will they get a shot blocked by Cowden? Right side 3, or long 2 rather, from Freeney. Missed. So we're at 21-18 at the half. Rebels hold Park Place just to 5 points in the quarter. Started the quarter down 6, and at intermission they lead by 3. Wendy's halftime coming up. Stay with us. Miriam Prince will join us, and we'll take a look at this first half, talk more about Leake Academy basketball as LA basketball continues on Boswell Media Sports.
Moore's Pharmacy always looks forward to seeing their customers, and they provide 4 locations for you: Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. They also provide services to make your life easier, such as the flavored medicine machine for your children, Pack My Meds, hormone replacement therapy, and compounding. They also take most insurances. Moore's Pharmacy, Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. Always the shortest wait time, fastest service, and lowest prices because they will price match for you. Follow them on Facebook. Moore's Pharmacy, your family hometown pharmacy.
Go Leake! Supporting all of our Rebels and Rebelettes this basketball season until the very end. We are so proud of you all and the heart you play with. Good sportsmanship and integrity on and off the court is to be recognized, and we are behind you all the way. Let's go LA! Schedule an appointment with us at 601-656-3366. 601-656-3366. Good luck from Craig and Amy Martin and all the crew at Craig Martin General Dentistry, Philadelphia.
If you want to get the best in sportswear and gear, check out In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, offers screen printing with personalized jerseys, T-shirts, and fanwear to support your favorite team. In Sports also has customizable vinyl gear for spring sports like baseball and softball, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Get ready for this sports season with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Your kids' graduation, we were there. Your summer barbecue, we were there. That Christmas you burnt the turkey. Yep, we were there. 2 hours after the storm hit, you bet we were there. At South Group Cox Agency, we provide the coverage you can count on when you don't need us, and those times that you do. Coverage that's always there. South Group Cox Agency.
The Junction and Prince Oil Fuel Champions. As you travel to the game, shop and fuel with people who are invested in your community. 60 years of fueling Central Mississippi and champions like Leake Academy. Locations are all over Mississippi: Carthage, Philadelphia, Oxford, Ridgeland, Scuba, Louisville, Newton, and Union. They also do catering.
So be sure to put some Junction in your next function.
It's the Junction and Prince Oil.
Take it from me, you're going to want to shop around and experience everything that Ozark Ag has to offer. I mean, after all, their language is poultry. So that means they're going to carry all the hardware, materials, and power tools you'll need when it's time to get to work. Plus, they also carry hunting and fishing supplies when it's time to kick back. Take it from me, I guarantee you're going to love Ozark Ag. Ozark Ag, located right where Joyner Building Supply used to be on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Halftime of the boys' game, Leake 21, Park Place 18. Girls were victorious 61-27. And if you're watching us on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube feed, you see me and you see Swaggy P. Miriam Prince joining us at the Wendy's halftime. She is the Peppermint Frosty of girls basketball players in the state of Mississippi.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It is. Pick that Peppermint Frosty up. That may not be here for too much longer. Enjoy it here in the wintertime. But Miriam was kind of joining us. She was sitting down just a few feet away, and we motioned for her to come over and talk to us during the halftime. Let's talk about first. I know a lot of people want to know, how's Miriam's leg feeling?
That's the most popular question. Yes. My leg is feeling really good. Shout out to Performance Therapy. It's getting better every single day, and the day's coming that I get back on the court, and I can't wait.
Good. I want you to talk about your basketball team here, and kind of you've had now 6-7 weeks now seeing it from a perspective you've never really seen it before. From what's it been like over the last 6 weeks to see the team perform, and now we're kind of getting down to the end of the regular season?
Well, it's been a really big change. For one, I'm used to being out on the court instead of watching the people on the court. But man, I'm so proud of my team. They've just been they've just showed up and showed out in all the big games. The Ingomar game, I was so proud of them. that team has got the most fight in them with me or without me, and I couldn't be more proud of them. They're shooting well, defending well, and like I said, I'm super proud.
And tonight, ball game, it was a game you expect to win this ball game.
Right.
Emery Warren didn't play tonight. Hopefully her absence will be short, I'm told, from the lineup. Talk about Emery. What does she bring to this ball club here in her senior campaign?
Emery is just the X factor. I mean, she's a senior that's, left-handed. She's quick. She gets to the rim. She has a great pull-up jump shot. Shooting the three well. She dropped 30 the other night. It's just been awesome to grow up with her and have her alongside me in my basketball career. She makes me look good, and she just really stepped up in that spot, and I'm so proud of her.
I want you to talk about the game from some of these younger players who are stepping up.
Right.
It was like tonight, we've seen in recent weeks, Olivia Rudolph is coming into her
so
own.
big.
Talk about her for a minute.
She just brings the heart to the team. She always plays hard, whether it's in practice, a pickup game. She's asked me if I could come unlock my gym, and she's coming, got some shots up for moments like this, and I think that's really prepared her. She played awesome against Ingomar, got some really good boards, made some really smart plays. She made a really good foul one time, and I know some people are like, a good foul, but
Yes.
She stopped a fast break that was going to result in a layup, and it was before the 1-and-1, so we were able to get a stop on that defensive possession. And then, of course, knocking down the big free throw on the 1-and-1, sending it to overtime, of course, resulted in a victory. And then she played awesome tonight.
She really was good.
She's really tough driving to the basket, makes some good assists.
Yep.
She's just playing awesome.
Yeah,
Super proud.
she was great on defense, rebounding. She was really good tonight. And just some of these young players, Ella Bell sitting right just a few feet away from us. She knocked down 2 junction threes tonight.
2 junction threes.
And then also, of course, Marley Myers and Katie Jones in the post. That tandem is going to be tough to deal with in the postseason too, aren't they?
Yeah, got some good junior high players moving up too, so team's going to be just as stacked next year.
And Anna Morgan Young, my goodness, she's playing with a lot of confidence too.
She played really good against Kirk.
Well, I know people have told you this. I'm going to repeat it, and folks out there who follow league basketball, I know, believe this as well. This, we know all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to His purpose. And I think your absence is working some good for this basketball team.
I think so too. I'm have to agree.
We're going to see some payoff when number 10's back out there. Well, we're ready to start the second half. You've been really great to come join us. Thanks, Miriam Prince. We wish you well, grace and peace. Until next time, we hope to see you on the floor soon.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Miriam Prince joining us as we start the second half. Rebels up 21-18. Rebels get a steal on the opening possession by the Crusaders. It's Harkins, Prince, Watkins, Edwards, and Welch on the floor. And Harkins falls down under the basket, was hoping to get a foul call, but no foul call, and he fell out of bounds with the basketball, so the turnover gives it back to the Crusaders, down by 3 in the first half. Edwards had 3, now 2. And there's a steal from Welch, flips it up ahead to Watkins, passes it up for a nice little soft touch off the fingertips from Samuel Prince, who's the leading scorer. He's in double figures now, he's got 10. 23-18, Rebels up 5. Driving is Arnie, left baseline, going up against Welch, gets the foul, gets the hoop and the harm. He'll shoot a free throw. Strong move by Arnie. It gives him 7. Chance to make it 8 at the line and cut the Rebel lead to 2. Nowell comes in for Harkins for LA. Prince, as I mentioned, with 10 now. Evans with 2. Jackson with 1. Freeney with 3. Nowell with 2. Welch with 2. So the scoring's been pretty widely distributed apart from Samuel Prince, who is carrying 3 fouls. So he's going to have to be careful. Arnie's free throw goes halfway down and out. Rebound Watkins for Leake. Nowell ahead to Prince. Has to come underneath. Ball stolen by Jaden Knott. Knott will nearly leave it too far out in front of Caleb Grubbs. Crusaders will slow it down and set it up. Down by 3. Left side Grubbs driving on Edwards. Got a step, but help comes from Watkins. Cutoff is not at the right elbow. His pass down low on the blocks, intercepted by Welch. Rebels get another steal. In the hands of Nowell. He angles a dribble right, hands it to Prince. Nice cut into the lane. Edwards, his shot blocked, but they're going to get the foul. It'll either be on Grubbs or Blaylock. It's going to be Blaylock picking up the foul. It's his second. Team's first of the half. Rebels up 23-20 on Park Place. Minute and a half deep into the third quarter, presented by the Guitar Academy in Kosciuszko. Missed free throw from Edwards. Second free throw ahead. Had victory by the junior high girls and the varsity girls. Second free throw too deep. Spins off. No Rebels in the lane to battle for the rebound. So down three, here are the Crusaders. Trap on the left side. That has worked well, and there it is again, forcing the throwaway on the skip pass from left to right. LA will take it at midcourt. Edwards will put it into play. Into Matthew Nowell. Crusaders playing man-to-man defense as they have throughout the ball game. Out to Edwards. He bluffs pass to the inside, comes to the right. Welch behind the three-point arc, uses up his dribble, passes to Watkins. Ball knocked away by Blaylock. No foul called, but Welch gets it back. Goes to Watkins in the lane. He fires it to Prince. Prince pinned under the basket, sends it out to Welch for a junction three from the right side. First three for Whit Welch. He's got 5, and the Rebels extend the lead out to 6. Making the extra pass there. The Rebels end up with the 3. Grubbs on the drive right side. Shot blocked, but they're going to get Nowell for getting into him with the body. Now they're going to call it on Welch. 2 on Whit. Caleb Grubbs to the free throw line where he's 1 out of 1. Nice looking shot, but a little bit too long. Trey Clark checks in for Welch. Second free throw from Grubbs. He nestles it in, gets 1 out of 2. That's his 8th point. Nowell with it on the offensive end for LA. 5:20 on a ticking clock. Rebels lead 26-21. Nice cut down the lane by Clark. Pass from Prince. Prince with the assist. Clark with the 2. He's got his first bucket tonight and extends the lead out to 7. There's another ball nearly thrown away on the side. Here comes the trap on the left side. And the ball's stolen by Clark ahead to Watkins. Watkins going up strong, leaves it short. Just kind of backed off a little bit at the last minute. Rebound claimed by Blake Anderson for Park Place. Not on the right wing, guarded by Edwards. He's going to drive, got a step on him, drives, flips it up, leaves it short off the front of the rim. Watkins claims the rebound. Gets it to Nowell. Down the right lane line, challenging the big, leaves it short. Flips it out of his hand, out of bounds. Last touch by Park Place, and they'll bring in 4 subs. They'll bring in Manville, Arney, Atkinson, and Newton. Leave Anderson on the floor. Leake 28, Park Place 21 in the boys' game. Nice look, pass, shot missed from the left side off the inbound from Watkins. Gets his own rebound, gets the contact from Manville, and nice job by Watkins to earn a trip to the free throw line. Second on Logan Manville, team second. Aiden struggled at the free throw line this year. As I say that, he misses the first one. Rebels have not shot free throws well tonight. They are just 3 of 8. No, that's actually 2 of 8. 29-21, Rebels up 8 points, laying solid defense. Arney, shot from the left elbow, tough one, off the right side of the rim, but controlled and put back on the right side by Anderson. 29-23, open look, Edwards, left side, junction 3, missed. Rebound Prince, and he's going to get fouled. Anderson came over the back, and he's frustrated. First personal on Anderson. Prince at the free throw line. He's missed 2. Has 10 points. 4:01 to play, and he rattles home the first one. That's more like it. 30-23. Edwards comes out, and Jake Freeney takes his place on the floor. 30-23. And Prince misses that one. Rebound comes off high, taken by Manville. Crusaders come up middle of the floor. Anderson through the traffic. Walked with the ball, no call. Now they're going to call an offensive foul on Manville. I'm not sure about that, but maybe the makeup call for the miss. That's 3 on Logan Manville, team's 4th. Watkins takes the inbound pass and spins it over to Nowell. He'll walk it up across midcourt. Now angle right, hand to Prince. Rebels work around the perimeter away from the basket. Trey Clark all slapped away momentarily by Ryan Atkinson. Evan Atkinson. To Freeney, out to the top of the key to Nowell. Tries to find Watkins. He recovers, falls away. All the way shot from 9 feet, no good. Rebound Newton. He sends it out to Arney, who goes hard at the basket. A little bit out of control. Shot missed, no foul. Rebound Clark for L.A. Go to Freeney. Stops, long 2. Short, gets his own rebound. Floater missed. Manville cleans the glass for the Crusaders. Rebel missed some opportunities there, up 30-23. Arney in the corner, stops, mid-range 2, off the heel of the rim, no good. Rebound on the baseline by Prince. Nice pass ahead to Freeney, but he can't control it, and it goes over the end line, out of bounds. Leake just so close to breaking this game open. Missing some shots, passes a little bit offline. 2:54 to play in the Guitar Academy third quarter. Rebels 30, Crusaders 23. Trap awaits Grubbs on the left side, into Manville in the corner. Now he uses up the dribble, in trouble with the trap, finds Knott, middle of the floor. He'll turn, fire from the free throw line and score it. 30-25. On the other end, Prince finds Watkins, whose runner won't go, but the rebound stolen by Watkins, but he can't control it. Grubbs out of there with it, comes into the half-court left side, spins, walks, and there's the call. He did that earlier and got away with it, but that one was a huge step. He cradled that ball. Nowell checks out of the game, and Jack Harkins comes in. 30-25, Rebels with a 5-point lead in the basketball. Right elbow, Clark to Prince. Turn around, fall away. Tough shot from 10 feet, missed. Rebound Grubbs for Park Place. Go in the corner, Evan Atkinson's 3, too deep. Going up over the back as Grubbs keeps it. Newton's putback missed. He gets his own rebound. Fall away rejected by Watkins, ahead to Prince, who lays it in softly with a right hand for 2, and it's a 7-point ball game again. 32-25. Knott comes open on the baseline, pinned out, tries to flip it out, goes to Evan Atkinson, left side 3. High rebound taken on the baseline by Prince. Deep pass ahead to Watkins. He's challenging Manville and puts it off the square for 2. Has something to say to Manville. He's going to get called for the technical. But count the 2 for Watkins, who's really been battling with Manville, but he said something to him. And the Crusaders will get to shoot technical free throws. 34-25, largest lead of the night for LA. 34-25 with 1:14 to play in the third. Grubbs at the free throw line. Good on the first free throw. He's 3 out of 4 now. And he makes the second one. Knew it when it left his hand. 34-27, and now the home team will keep possession. Inbounded at midcourt. Far court on the side. Rebels have led by as many as 9. trailed by as many as 6 at the end of the first quarter. And there's a deflected pass. Jackson over to Prince. Now Jackson back to Prince, and he drives to the rim and takes it to the rack and scores it with a left hand. Prince really heating up. He's got 7 in this quarter. It's 36-27, under 48 seconds. Anderson trapped right side, dribbles once, and they're going to get the Rebels for reaching in. I think that's going to be on Freeney. Nope, they're going to say Harkins. First on Jack. Team's second. And substitute coming in is Will Merritt, seeing his first action for Park Place. Blaylock back in the game as well. They come out, get a screened look for Cowden for 3, left short. Rebound Jake Freeney over near the right corner. He puts it into high gear, comes into the front court to Harkins, 31 seconds. Clock ticking, Rebels up by 9. Right side, Prince. Entry pass, kick out, open look, Trey Clark, 3, yes! Nothing but net, junction 3 for Trey Clark, who's got 5. The Rebels' lead is now double digits, 39-27, 10 seconds to play in the quarter. They find Blaylock from point blank range. He misses, gets the rebound, bounces it. Ben Jackson blocks it, but they're going to say Jackson hit him on the arm. Game clock stopped with 2.2 seconds. Going to be 2 shots. They're going to call it on Clark, it looks like. That's correct. It's his second. Free throw down and good for Blaylock. His first points of the evening. He makes the second one. The Rebel lead will be at 10. Second free throw missed. Rebound Clark ahead to Harkins. Flings it up from midcourt. Off the side of the rim. No good. Rebels 39. Park Place 28 after 3. We'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Go Leake! Supporting all of our Rebels and Rebelettes this basketball season until the very end. We are so proud of you all and the heart you play with. Good sportsmanship and integrity on and off the court is to be recognized, and we are behind you all the way. Let's go LA! Schedule an appointment with us at 601-656-3366. 601-656-3366. Good luck from Craig and Amy Martin and all the crew at Craig Martin General Dentistry, Philadelphia.
If spending days looking for top dollar for your timber has left you feeling like you're barking up the wrong tree, then I would listen closely. Welch Forest Products in Union does it better than anyone and with the least possible damage to your property. Whether it's management, forestry care, pine plantation, thinning, or site prep, the last number you'll dial is 601-774-8200. They buy land with or without timber too. Call Bo Welch now at Welch Forest Products today. 601-774-8200.
Boswell Media Sports.
Philip Palmertree, Breck Riley, Billy Steen teaming up to bring you this broadcast from Pearl tonight. 8 minutes left. Leake leads 39-28 after 3 quarters. Ben Jackson, Jake Freeney, Jack Harkins, Whit Welch, and Samuel Prince, the 5 on the court for LA and Navy against Park Place. They go with Blaylock, Grubbs, Knott, Cowden, and Merritt. Floater from Prince from 6 feet away, no good. Long rebound taken by Grubbs. He's going hard at the basket, comes right to left and scores it with 2 hands. Impressive move from Grubbs. 39-30. Park Place defending man to man. Rebels run a little weave in the backcourt. Harkins leaves it for Prince. Nice pass, no look down to Jackson, but he can't control it, and Blaylock takes it away under the rim. Right side, Merritt flips it down to Blaylock, back it in on Jackson. Now he turns, puts a shot from the baseline up and good from 6 feet away. First field goal for Blaylock. Rebel lead cut to 7. Prince, deep wide left to Freeney. Left wing to Welch, way behind the three-point arc. Middle of the floor, Jackson dribbles once, uses it up, sends it to Freeney, who holds it over his head. They feed Jackson in the lane. Jackson going up left side on Blaylock, gets the contact. He'll get to the line. Third on Blaylock. Free throws coming up for Jackson. He's 1 for 2. High arcing free throw, straight down. Dead solid, perfect. 40-32. Jackson could make it 41-32. He does not, leaves it short. Cowden pulls down the rebound. Rebels set up on the defensive end. Got the mismatch down there with Blaylock. They flip it, but the ball's tipped by Welch. Chased down in the corner by Blaylock, and he nearly throws it away to Grubbs on the right wing. Grubbs driving. His pass to the top intercepted by Prince, who's going to go up and score it from the left side with the right hand. 17 for Samuel Prince. Get not on the baseline, pinned underneath. He dribbles once, comes out. Cowden going up in the paint, gets some contact with Welch. No call, but Blaylock's there for the offensive board and the putback. 42-34. Jack Harkins gets it in before the 10 seconds elapse. They go down to Jackson in the post. He tries a little no-look pass to Prince, cutting the lane. He recovers after fumbling the ball, gets it to Jackson, who goes straight to the rim and scores it. Good time for Ben Jackson's first field goal of the night, and the lead's back out at 10, 44-34, 5:40 left. Fourth quarter presented by Smith and Smith Attorneys. Grubbs finds Blaylock all alone, left of the basket, and it gets an easy 2. Second time the Rebels had left him unguarded. Some backcourt pressure, man pressure, easily broken on the dribble. Timeout, Coach Jason Morgan. He wants the 30. We'll take it with him. Rebels up 44-36 with 5:27 to go in the ball game.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Boswell Media Sports.
Leake trying to hold on to an 8-point lead with 5 minutes and change. 5:21 to play in the Smith & Smith Attorneys fourth quarter. Sam Evans is in the game, along with Harkins, Welch, Prince, and who's the fifth? It's blocked from my view by the scorers table. It's Freeney. He inbounded to Harkins. Now Freeney gets it, coming off a screen on the left. Down to Evans, who turns, spins. His shot from 5 feet out, no good. Crusaders get the rebound, trying to chip away at an 8-point deficit. Here's a deep three. Quick shot, no good. Rebound on the offside by Blaylock. His putback no good. Gets another chance at it and scores it off the window that time. He's got 8 in this quarter. 44-38. The Rebels scored it. I didn't see who scored it. It was, it was Prince. Yeah, Prince with the 2. 46-38. Quick score. I was still writing in the scorebook. Merritt for 3. Off the back of the iron, but again, rebound for Park Place. Grubbs flips it in the lane to Blaylock and gets fouled by Sam Evans, trying to close out and offer some help from the weak side. Evans is committed 2. That's just the third foul on the Rebels in the half. 4:49 to play. Inbound comes in the corner to Blaylock. They work it around the perimeter. Merritt over to Cowden, guarded by Freeney. He's going to stop, shoot from the right side of the free throw line, get it off the back of the rim. It goes up high and drops down. First points for Cowden. In the corner to Prince. Prince going to drive, turn, spin to the left. 8-footer, good. Oh, Samuel Prince. 21 in the ball game now. The Rebels lead extended back out to 8. They come right elbow. Grubbs fires it to Blaylock, and quick hands by Welch to flip it away from him. Retrieved by Park Place, and the pass in the interior off the side of the backboard and out of bounds. Arney got it. He's trying to zip it into Blaylock, but just was off target. Manville will check back in for Blaylock, who looks gassed. And they'll also bring in Blake Anderson for Keegan Cowden. Crusaders set up with some full court pressure, but Coach Jason Morgan wants the timeout. It's a 60. We'll take it with him. Rebels up 48-40 with 4 minutes to go.
T&K Farms Wood-Mizer is Mississippi's Wood-Mizer sawmill equipment dealership. T&K Farms Wood-Mizer sells the complete Wood-Mizer equipment line, from small personal sawmills to the industrial equipment lineup. T&K Farms stocks parts and has experienced factory-trained service technicians with both in-shop and mobile service available. See T&K Farms Wood-Mizer to start your sawmill business today. Credit cards are accepted for all services. Like them on Facebook. T&K Farms Wood-Mizer, just off Highway 25 at 1128 Liberty Road, Louisville, 662-803-4332.
The Junction and Prince Oil Fuel Champions. As you travel to the game, shop and fuel with people who are invested in your community. 60 years of fueling Central Mississippi and champions like Leake Academy. Locations are all over Mississippi. Carthage, Philadelphia, Oxford, Ridgeland, Scuba, Louisville, Newton, and Union. They also do catering.
So be sure to put some Junction in your next function.
It's the Junction and Prince Oil.
Boswell Media Sports.
4 minutes, 8 seconds left. LA basketball. Full court pressure. But the Crusaders will collapse it back. Jack Harkins across the middle of the floor. Over free throw line extended right side to Jackson. Nice look down from Freeney. Good patience, turnaround, and two-hand put in from Prince, who has taken over in this second half. He scored 8 in this quarter. Scored 7 in the third. 50-40. Merritt on the drive, leveled off by Freeney. Out high, deep three. Manville nicks the front of the rim, and Anderson cannot keep control of it. Dribbles it on the inline, out of bounds. Nowell coming in for Harkins. 3.5 to go. Rebels 50, Park Place 40. Again, same good job breaking the initial pressure, trying to deny the inbound by the Crusaders, and they're going to get Nowell for a double dribble. Didn't need to turn that over there. Under 3.5 to go. Remember, we'll have home games for you from the Joe F. Shepard Gym on Friday. Nearly a travel in the backcourt by Cowden. Here's Grubbs. Left side behind the arc. Manville uses up the dribble. Jackson on him. Nearly 5-second call. Grubbs down the right lane line. Floats it up high and in. He's in double figures. Rebels lead cut down to single digits, though. 50-42. Comes around. Nowell comes around a Welch screen to the top of the key. Nothing to the left. Comes to the right to Prince. 3 feet behind the arc. Shovels it back. Rebels can afford to be patient here. Freeney to Nowell. They're well behind the three-point line. In the corner. Quick pass from Prince. Just a little touch pass down in the blocks to Jackson, who only had to turn around and put it in with 2 hands. Great assist from Samuel Prince. Off the fingertips. 52-42. Here's an Arney three from the top that comes off the heel. No good. Long rebound. Grabbed by Freeney. Took it away from Grubbs. Gets it to Nowell. And Nowell guarded by Arney. Comes toward the bench right. Now to the left. Uses a Prince screen. Kick out. And they're going to call Freeney for a walk. He bluffed the three from the left corner. Was going to let the defender get by him, but then the official said he dragged his foot. 2 minutes and a second to play. Rebels lead by 10. Jake Craig comes in for the Crusaders. He sets a screen for Grubbs. Grubbs finds Arney. Open three. Left side in and out. No good. Welch perfectly timed his jump. About 8 feet from the basket for the rebound. Shovels it to Harkins, who backs it out on the right side. To the top between the circles to Jackson. Flips it down to Prince. Left of the basket. Stops. Leaves it for Freeney, who comes underneath. Now back in the paint. Kick out to Prince. Minute 27 and the clock ticking in the Smith & Smith attorneys. Fourth quarter, and the Rebel fans start to applaud. They're running clock, leading by 10. Crusaders are going to need to foul or something to stop this clock. Keep the Rebels from draining it. To the top, Harkins. Right wing. 1 minute to play. Out to Harkins. Harkins tries to find Prince cutting, but nearly taken away. And now timeout called by Coach Morgan with 56 seconds. Full timeout. We'll take it with him. 52-42 back after this on Boswell Media Sports.
Your kid's graduation, we were there. Your summer barbecue, we were there. That Christmas you burnt the turkey. Yep, we were there. 2 hours after the storm hit, you bet we were there. At South Group Cox Agency, we provide the coverage you can count on when you don't need us, and those times that you do. Coverage that's always there. South Group Cox Agency.
Moore's Pharmacy always looks forward to seeing their customers, and they provide 4 locations for you: Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. They also provide services to make your life easier, such as the flavored medicine machine for your children, Pack My Meds, hormone replacement therapy, and compounding. They also take most insurances. Moore's Pharmacy, Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. Always the shortest wait time, fastest service, and lowest prices because they will price match for you. Follow them on Facebook. Moore's Pharmacy, your family hometown pharmacy.
Boswell Media Sports.
Join us Friday night at the Joe F. Shepherd Gym for senior night. The Lamar Raiders come to town for the return visit after L.A. went over there in December and swept all 4 games, the 2 junior high and the 2 varsity games. 6 o'clock or thereabouts the start for the Dr. David Henderson pregame. Varsity girls and Raiders start after that, and we'll bring you the varsity girls and boys game on senior night in Madden this Friday. Rebels inbound it to Welch. Welch drives. They kick it right side to Prince. Now foul committed at the top. Craig commits the foul. We'll mention to you tonight, next Monday, we're going to have a special daytime edition of Leake Academy basketball on Martin Luther King Day. We'll be at East Central Community College in Decatur, and an 11 o'clock tip-off. The girls are playing Quitman High School. Boys are playing St. Joe, and there's a nice assist from Prince down to Freeney for an easy right-hand lay-in. Freeney's got 5, 54-42, 34 seconds, clock ticking here in the fourth quarter. Grubbs going up, tough shot from 5 feet out, no good. Rebound Atkinson. His shot blocked by Jackson. Great job erasing that one by Ben. And then the foul committed in the backcourt. Welch will walk down to the line with 22 seconds to go, and the Rebels are going to get the victory. That's going to ice things. 54-42, 22 seconds left. Stay with us. We'll do a brief Ozark Ag post game. We've all got to get on the road and get home. Girls won 61-27. Boys are going to get a win in district play as well. Here's Welch's first free throw. It's in and good. First trip to the line tonight. That made free throw gives him 6 points. Parker Langston checking in for the Crusaders here in the waning seconds. 55-42, second free throw ahead for senior Whit Welch. Made them both. 22 seconds, 56-42. And there is a timeout here, but we'll mention again, I got kind of hurried up there at the end. Monday, we're bringing you basketball from Decatur. Rebels girls playing at 11 o'clock against Quitman High School. Then the boys play right after at 12:45 against St. Joe from Madison. Second time the Rebels have seen St. Joe this year. Then we're going to be in East Rankin, Pelahatchie on Tuesday night, as the Rebels are on the road trying to finish up the district schedule. with a bag against the Patriots. 56-42. Crusaders bring it into play. Sam Evans in the game now. So is Lucas Thomas. So is Talon McCall. And Gage Bennett. Here's a three from Newton from the top. Too deep. Rebound on the baseline. Harkins. Under 10 to play. The Rebels should be able to end it, but Riley Pollard, who's in the game, reached out and grabbed Harkins' jersey. So Jack's already walked down to the free throw line. Jack has not scored tonight. Missed the first free throw. I guess it was a 1+1. He missed it. Shot missed from behind the midcourt line by Langston, and that'll do it. Rebels win it 56-42. We'll take a break and be back after this with the Ozark Ag postgame. So stay with us as Leake Academy basketball continues on Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Take it from me, you're going to want to shop around and experience everything that Ozark Ag has to offer. I mean, after all, their language is poultry. So that means they're going to carry all the hardware materials and power tools you'll need when it's time to get to work. Plus, they also carry hunting and fishing supplies when it's time to kick back. Take it from me, I guarantee you're going to love Ozark Ag. Ozark Ag, located right where Joyner Building Supply used to be on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
And we'll fire up the Ozark Ag postgame from Pearl. We wrap it up. Boys win it 56-42. Girls win it 61-27. Boys with that win get to 14-9 on the year, 4-2 in district play in games coming up Friday night at the Joe F. Shepherd Gym against Lamar. Join us for that. We'll bring you video and audio of that one from Madden. This ball game, first quarter dominated defensively, especially by Park Place, but the Rebels turned it around in the second quarter, led by 3 at the break, 21-18, and get the 14-point victory. Leading scorer for Park Place, one player in double figures, and that was Grubbs with 14. Samuel Prince, the leading scorer in the ball game with 23. He had 8 in the first half and 15 in the second as the Rebels pulled away. No other Rebel in double figures, but a lot of different players scored. 7 for Whit Welch, 6 for Ben Jackson, 5 for Trey Clark, 3 apiece for Talon McCall and, for Aiden Watkins and Tate Edwards, 2 for Matthew Nowell, 5 for Jake Freeney, and 2 for Sam Evans. Lucas Thomas, Gage Bennett, Talon McCall, and Jack Harkins all played in the ball game, but didn't score as the Rebels improved to 14-9. We appreciate our producer-director, Breck Riley, working with us on camera tonight, and Billy Steen, as always, in the studio. Watchers, thanks to all of you for listening and watching. If you don't listen, you don't watch, none of this happens. Thanks to Swaggy P, Miriam Prince for joining us at halftime of boys game, and that'll put a quick wrap on maybe the fastest Ozark Ag halftime that we've done. But we'll be back with more basketball on Friday. So getting to the end of the regular season, and more and more eyeballs on this on both these ball clubs, and deservedly so. We hope you'll join us Friday. Till then, I'm Philip Palmertree signing off from Pearl, where the girls win. League girls win 61-27. Boys win 56-42. And until we're again, Lord willing, on Friday night, this is Philip Palmertree signing off from Pearl, wishing you grace, peace, good night, and go Rebels.